Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched into the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
We have already started here. Messi makes his first appearance for his new team. Jim, what's he all about?
Well, I think he's going to be a real threat with the ball at his feet, whether that's cutting in for a shot, Peter, or hitting the byline for a cross. This is a signing that's going to give their attacking play a real depth and variety, I feel. And some spark.
So new season, and for so many, Jim, of course, that means new boss.
It does indeed.
And no question, that's been a big talking point.
Yeah, absolutely. The new man's certainly excited to talk about his vision ahead of the game.
Me? It's a good foot in there. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. To show he is human after all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rice plays it forward. That's a throw.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
That is terrific skill. Away from immediate danger. Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Defending of... goes for goal! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rice. And it's Messi. Keeps everyone guessing. Point-blank header! Delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Has he found his man? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Brings it forward. He's found his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh, real danger here. Messi. It's a loose ball. Me. There is the half-time whistle. So the other team has broken through. Certainly not going to want to try. So, interesting game up to now, but still goals. Intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect.
Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Plays it out to the flank. Tries one! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Rice. Cuts it out. They've managed to get it away. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Messi. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's played forward. Guerrero. Drilled in low. Goes for goal! And the And finally, he has breathed life into the game. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So we have our breakthrough.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
That had to be more accurate. Arsenal still one up. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view. And the shot!
And that has been cleared. He's got the ball glued to his feet.
Gabriel Jesus!
Guerrero made a good run there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Arsenal given another corner. Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Ball goes straight through to the keeper. Rice. Lovely bit of skill there. Plenty waiting in the mid. Header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's had a go! Rice, puts it back. Big chance! trips him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Looking to dink it in. Great reaction. It's anyone's ball. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Arsenal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Gabriel Jesus.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Arsenal just have to run down the clock. Out to the right. And once more they can't get through.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation. And it needs to be any time now, really.
Saka. Forward it goes. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Tries to get it forward quickly. Comes out and deals with it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal got off to a winning start. It bodes well for what promises to be another exciting season.
Your final thoughts, Jim? The pre-season and all that hard work has been worth it now. A winning start that gets everyone in the right mood.
Arsenal preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in and ready to go.
Well, the biggest show in town just now, Peter, and everyone wants to be a part of it. A competition that seems to draw out the whole gamut of emotions. And in keeping with that, we've got an atmosphere with a real sense of enthusiasm here. And I'm hoping we get lift-off once this game kicks off.
As you can see, we've already started here. Vinicius Junior is making his debut for his new club today. Anything you can tell us about him, Jim?
Well, he's so quick over the first few yards, Peter. He can slip in behind the defence before they know what's hit them. So I'd be expecting him to find those little pockets of room out there today. He can pick up the ball and burst into them, or drag a defence out of shape, creating one or two moments for others.
Kera. Merino, dashing forward at pace. And that's been won straight back. Shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Monaco are engaging here in European football's flagship competition.
Yeah, and the manager making his ambitions pretty clear, Peter, in the build-up to all of this. Although it has to be said, he did mention a few concerns too, being the current depth of the squad and quality that you want to be able to call upon.
He needs more.
He does, yeah, and he's like worried that if somebody gets injured, they've got a problem.
Over to the left. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Mbolo. Gets it back.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Golovin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior moves it backwards. It's one! Going to be a goal kick. Kira. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well positioned to make that interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Bolong. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Vinicius Junior tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Going through. And the finish! Goal! Monaco! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Monaco take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Well, they can break here. Vinicius Junior. Forward it goes. Golovin plays it forward, gets wrestled off the ball, and it's Messi. Quick glance at goal, and out to safety. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Messi, he gets past his man. Bolo can't get the better of his opposite number, and it's played forward. Vinicius Junior battles to win it back. Messi. Hits one! There's the whistle for half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. It's only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back underway here.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Just brushed off the ball there. Golovin has created one goal already. Golovin. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Golovin. Golovin! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's
done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Arsenal making another change here. And once more they can't get through. Saka tries to get it forward quickly. Monaco get it back again. And it's Mbolo. Vinicius Junior finds himself eased off the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Kera goes looking. And here's Mbolo. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, they have breathing space. And he's produced a beauty. Monaco get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Across the field it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Deftly done. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Arsenal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Golovin. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Done very well to intervene. Guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. He's made sure that that won't get through. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. And the defence can get it clear. Shoots! Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Forward it goes. Just 5 minutes left. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Good idea, just poorly executed. Away from immediate danger. Van Dijk. Gabriel Jesus. He's had a goal! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Saka is quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. He's going to play. Massive leap! And the keeper's there to save. Another chance! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
All square again. And that's that. Arsenal claim 1 point on day one. It's a fair start. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. A note about the opposition and their record over the last three: played 3, lost 3.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with bad results are being dissected. Blame can get a little out of hand at times, and not every player reacts well to it, so I think they'll be praying they can stick together here and at least produce a solid opening to this game.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross.
The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. He'll get too many more chances. Ball, but not especially accurate. Manchester United have lost their first 3 games. 3 points now very necessary, both in terms of table position and morale. Sticks in a foot to win it back. He's played him through.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal take the lead. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Just brushed off the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Manchester United on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when...
It's Gabriel Jesus! Stop. Wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
That's his foot in there. And it is over the line. Right through the middle. Shaw. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well positioned to make that interception. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And it's Shaw. Maguire, forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Manchester United have a free kick. And they've been caught out here. He's left his man. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Di Maria. Tries to switch the play. Shaw. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's been into... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. No routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class rage.
Well played, he saw that coming. Managed to get it away. No question, that's a foul. Gabriel Jesus. Out to the left it goes. Shaw. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Arsenal come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Ericsson. Arsenal relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. Plays it out to the flank. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it forward. And that had to be more accurate. Get it forward quickly. Still needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. That's not going to make it. It's on a plate. Gabriel Jesus! Try. That could so easily have been different.
Gabriel Jesus certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Johnny Evans. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Vinicius Junior desperately wants to get on the end of this. Crunching tackle. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here. For now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Be another change here. And it's Shaw. Has a go!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Manchester United keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Chance! Let down by a lack of accuracy. Ericsson hoists it forward. Cuts it out. Johnny Evans gets it back. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
They have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. And he heaves it forward. was a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Manchester United are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
It's come loose.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Eriksson switches it towards the other side. Finds himself eased off the ball. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Di Maria.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Gets good distance on it. And that's it. Arsenal win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both. Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game.
Well, it's a wonderful sea of green here inside the 50,000-seater Estadio José Alvalade. A perfect setting for this greatest of clubs, Sporting Lisbon.
Arsenal had a stuttering start. They'll need to do better now.
Well, they've reached a crossroads, Peter, having drawn the opening game. Do they attempt to commit to 3 points here, or prepare themselves to simply avoid defeat and look to making a bigger play for 3 points next time round? Whatever it's to be, I don't think they can afford to take a loss now, so that defensive base really has to be mistake-free.
Just joining us, we are already underway. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Vinicius Junior, he's left his man. Timely intervention. And that has been clubbed away. Offside that time. Gets it upfield. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Ball's loose, and he's after it. Hoists it forward. Out to the left it goes. Cleared without complication. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line in that defence, and he's delivering.
And it's been taken straight back. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Oh, that's a waste. Throw. That's great strength on the ball. Nicely measured pass. Cut out in the nick of... Shot at goal! He's delivered all right! Arsenal take the lead. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Arsenal put themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's found his man. going through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. That's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Oh, and the shot!
It's gone a long way up and away.
Rice.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper sends it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Arsenal are down to 10 men. He's gone for it! Got through to him. And they've been caught out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Quick ball forward. And the the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. There hasn't only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. Vinicius Junior! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Arsenal get themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Sporting have a free kick. Could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So here comes a substitution. Vinicius Junior got amongst the goals. He's being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
That has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oh, he saved it! They're seated in a good position. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off. A poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that. It is quite a run he's making here. There are a few waiting for it. And he's whipped it in low.
Chooses to go back.
He's gone for it! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Just put a stop to that. Gabriel Jesus plays it forward.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Loose.
Guerrero.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And out to safety. It'll be a throw-in.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
It's a loose ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So, another set play.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Yeah, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Get the better of his opposite number. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rice.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? He gets past his man. He's in space and looking for options. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's played forward. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. They are now a 9-man team. One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Sporting give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. It is just the question of running down the clock now. He's got away. Gabriel Jesus. Jesus has a goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. And there goes the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Arsenal may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus.
you.